Good afternoon, YouTubers. Today in this video we are going to show you a very quick, down and dirty, do-it-yourself pump house. So when we first got here off the grid, you know, it was winter almost, and so we didn't really have a lot of time to build a pump house. So this is a real quick, down and dirty, easy, cheap way to make a pump house. The problem I'm having right now though is that my pump, my 12-volt pump, I think one of the O-rings has a leak in it. So I'm going to replace it today, and while I'm replacing it, I'm just going to show you how it's a quick and down and dirty 12-volt pump house, and we'll see if we can get it unfrozen. Like, I think last night it got down to like 10 degrees, so it's been getting chilly up here. It's almost a solid piece of ice. Okay, so I bought this garden little shed at Home Depot, and I mean, I don't know, I think it was like 40 bucks maybe. And so I had a Everstart marine deep cycle battery. I think it's like 65 amp hours. I garbage picked this pump, and I think right here is where the O-ring is bad and it's leaking, so it's freezing up big time. And so right now this whole part is frozen, and we need to fix that. So I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to redo this. It's just I need to re-insulate this and fix this. It's not frozen from here and from the spigot. This is all good. It's just this little block right there, because I think this O-ring is bad. Okay, so it's not an O-ring. This pump is fine. I have a little bit of a pressure leak right here, but I tightened up these clamps. I'm going to do these again. In fact, I'm going to make a new hose, a shorter run. But it's not, you know, it's not leaking. So I also put a 12-volt switch right there, so I can turn that off and turn that on when I need to. My battery, again, it's just a regular cheapy Walmart deep cycle 65 amp hour battery that is connected, I'll show you, to these Zamp solar panels that I ran from here all the way back on the other end. So this is when we first got on the property, well, like a couple months ago, I guess. This was the quickest way I could figure out to make a pump house. Here's the problem. The problem is right now we are experiencing just some incredible northeast winds, and it's coming directly and hitting the water spigot. And I think it's just that wind is traveling up the water spigot. So now I'm going to think of a way to try to do a quick disconnect and bring the water spigot or insulate it better. Or eventually we want it over there in the sun, because this is shade almost all day. Okay, so I'm going to put I guess the pump house back together. I'm going to replace this long hose because it's got an extender there, and it's just another point of failure. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to shorten it to here, and then I'm going to put some plumber's tape on here and reconnect it to the pump, and then that'll be the spigot then. And I think that will give me a much shorter run, and you know, a little bit easier to take in and out if it does freeze. So that little do-it-yourself water pump house, I mean, I almost had everything when I got here. The Zamp solar panels I garbage picked in Cook City, Montana, and along with the water pump, the 12-volt water pump, that was also garbage picked. So it's been working fine. but the whole freezing thing every night is a little aggravating. So I'm going to make a run into town probably tomorrow. I'm going to need a new water spigot, a different one, and I've got to get some rock wool insulation anyway for the shed, so we can finish up that project and have that completely heated, because I have a diesel heater that's on its way. The shed's going to be heated with that diesel heater because our Blue Yeti AC200L is in there powering our entire Airstream on 30 amp. So I want to protect that and keep that nice and warm. So, you know, all of this stuff is kind of a learning experience. You know, we're not really 100% sure of what we're doing 100% of the time. It's more like a kind of a guesswork based on experiences we had up in Cook City in the winter living in a mobile home. So we're just kind of trying to figure that out the best way we can. If you guys have any suggestions how to do this better, please give me a comment, let me know. I read every single comment everybody makes on every single video that we do, so I would really appreciate it. At some point in time, the shed is going to be our big pump house. Let me show you that so you get an idea of what we're going to do. Okay, this is our shed. You can see there's the Blue Yeti. That's, I mean, pretty much powers on almost all day. I mean, we have that thing running almost 24 hours a day. So this is the rock wool. I just need a couple more pieces here. We've already put up some plywood or some OSB board up there and over here. And eventually, you can see this is our pressure tank and our plumbing, and our big container, our 2,000 gallon tank is going to be right here. And we're going to trench in this way, and we're going to have a laundry room in here. That's our little Cosway portable washing machine. I did a video on this thing years ago when we were getting ready to RV and travel, and this thing is a workhorse, so we bought a new one. And so the water line's going to come here. All the water stuff's going to be over on this side. Plumb from the washing machine. That way we can water our pine trees on this side. And then we'll have some solar stuff coming down here attached to the Blue Yeti. And all the solar panels will be up on the roof. And we'll have a water spigot out this way. And so this room will be completely insulated. And so the only thing I'll have to do each night in the winter is unhook the garden hose from here to where the Airstream is going to be over there. Okay, no leaks. So this hose is brand new. I'm going to put a noodle on here and insulate it much better, but it's not leaking anymore. And that should prevent this from freezing again, hopefully. I mean, it got down to, like, I don't know, they had to get down to about 12 degrees last night, and the high today was only 43, so it's really chilly up in northern Arizona. So hopefully this will fix it, and we'll see. So I'm going to try to MacGyver protecting the pump at all costs. I'm going to take this old styrofoam cooler and put it over the pump, and I'm going to take this pillow that I cut from Walmart, and I'm going to shove all the stuffing in there and protect the pump and winterize this like nobody has ever winterized a water pump before. So anyway, I'm going to show you the finished product. Okay, so far I made the cooler, put a Walmart pillow in there, took all the stuffing out of the pillow. I've got some fiberglass insulation that should be fine. I'm going to put more insulation over in this area. Okay, let's test it. I'm going to turn on the pump, pressurize, see if it goes off, see if there's any leaks. But I think we got it. I'm pretty sure we got it. Well, hey guys, thanks for watching. This was a down and dirty do-it-yourself pump house for off-grid living when you first get on your property. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got some tips. Please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you want. We have a lot of DIY projects coming up, so I hope you stay tuned. We'll see you later. Bye.